We are starting talking about some employment news tonight as members of the Communications Workers of America Union employed by AT&T Southeast are on strike today to protest against what they say are unfair labor practices. Some of those strikers are right here in Columbia. News 19's Shelly Garzone was out with them while they were on the picket line today and joins us now with the very latest. Shelly.
That's right, Andrea. You may have seen some of these workers with the Communications Workers of America, or CWA, picketing at the AT&T building on Hugie Street or across the bridge on Charleston Highway. Now, they tell me they filed an unfair labor practice charge with the National Labor Relations Board against AT&T. They claim management did not bargain in good faith, engaged in surface bargaining, and did not send representatives to the bargaining table with the authority to make decisions during negotiations for a new union contract. Now, the strike involves more than 17,000 employees, and today I was able to speak with CW workers on strike right here in Columbia. Take a look.
We have no choice but to walk away from the bargaining table when AT&T fails to reach any kind of agreement with us as to what our future contract will be.
Keith Smith has been a facility technician with AT&T in the Midlands for more than 10 years. He says the company's poor negotiation has left him and other co-workers in a tough place.
Everybody here has families. We have kids to feed, we have wives, we have homes, we have to pay mortgages, and so we need to be at work, and we hope to return to work soon. And as soon as AT&T decides they'll negotiate in good faith, we'll be back to work.
Communication Workers of America officials tell me they've worked with AT&T for decades. All the employees of AT&T are members of the CWA, which is the sole bargaining agent for AT&T. They negotiate everything from pay, 401k, healthcare, to job security. CWA represents working people in telecommunications, customer service, media, airlines, healthcare, public service, and more.
We have approximately 17,000 CWA members on strike across the Southeast. These members are technicians, customer service representatives that install, maintain, and repair AT&T's network.
Deborah Stripling is the president of the local CWA 3706 in Columbia. She tells me workers are under contracts that expire after 3 to 4 years. She says their contract expired earlier this month. South Carolina CWA representatives say employees are not getting paid while on strike.
CWA members are on strike against AT&T Southeast for bargaining in bad faith. We have actually filed a charge with unfair labor practice charge with the National Labor Relations Board because AT&T has not sent bargaining representatives to the table authorized to negotiate a contract with us.
In a statement to News 19, an AT&T spokesperson said CWA's claims of unfair labor practices are not grounded in fact. We have been engaged in substantive bargaining since day one and are eager to reach an agreement that benefits our hardworking employees. As evidence, we have reached 3 agreements this year covering more than 13,000 employees, including our most recent tentative agreement with District 9 West. We remain committed to working with District 3 Southeast in the same manner. The company goes on to say, we have various business continuity measures in place to avoid disruption to operations and will continue to provide our customers with the great service they expect. Strikes began on Friday and are across 9 southeastern states. Those include South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and many more.
We would prefer not to be out here. Our members want to be taking care of their customers and performing the services that they are hired to do. However, until AT&T bargains in good faith, we won't be able to return to the office until that's done.
And state reps of the CWA tell me negotiations are still ongoing, and this is not the first time employees have gone on strike. Back in 2016, strikes happened over negotiations as well until a mutual agreement was met. Andrea?